Hi. All right, so we're doing probably the last video of this massive haul worth of numerous trips to the bins that we've been doing all night tonight.
Things, and lots of things.
Nathan's probably pretty overwhelmed at this point.
How am I going to get all this on eBay? Well, I know a lot of the kids' stuff will go to the kids' sale, so that'll be really easy. Although I got work to do on the backside when it comes to that because I have to package it, and then I got to enter it in that inventory and then print the label and then attach the label. So there's work there, too.
So we got 2 more tubs.
Hey, I recognize that book.
Yeah.
Because I got me kids.
No, you meant this.
Yes.
Ramsey.
Actually, I don't recognize it. Oh, great.
He was kind of young back then compared to now. Like he looks like Grandpa Dave now. He really does. And yet still not that young. Already going bald up there. But so there's this. I'll show you something else later that we may be able to set up a lot later. That it's just all Dave Ramsey stuff. They're light. This kind of upset me because this was actually in better shape than it even is now, and fucking something. I think it slid in the car and kind of bent a little bit. It's just a very. So, you already mentioned that.
Let me see. I can't tell if we got this one or not. Yeah, it's looking familiar. Yeah, we do. We got this one. But I can put it in the kids' cell.
Yeah.
That will definitely go.
These are just 25 cents a piece. They're not in very good shape. But whatever. That's fine. Extra Uno cards for if I haven't put that together yet.
That's from the Dollar Tree.
Is it?
Yeah. Just BT Dub.
I haven't put that together yet. Haven't put that together yet.
Sorry if I just emoted. Yes. So this is a White Mountain. And White Mountain makes the most awesome. I just say they're awesome because they're really thick pieces.
Yeah.
And they give you a stand that you can stand the box top on. I mean, they're thicker than usual, than your normal. They're just high quality. Yeah. And I love their retro line. You can't really see them here, but they're retro stuff. Like these are all retro cereals. Well, it's not really even retro, but it's a little bit of retro. Cocoa Puffs, those really old ones. Anyway, yes, I got like 4 or 5 White Mountains, and that is fantastic.
More games.
So, keep going back. Wait a second. Is that Apple's?
Junior.
You're fired. Oh, well, that one probably could go in the kids' cell. So
this probably looks cooler than it actually is because it looks like it's a trivia game. Winning words. Peter Funk.
So are you taking these to re-examine the parts? Or
yeah. This is like, Battleship is exciting. No, really.
I'm sorry.
It's like the funny thing with Nathan is I don't really make him laugh that much, but when I do, it's just fucking, it's the most random shit.
It's fun, no, really, because you're right about that. It is. It's not a fun game, but it's a fun game.
Well, it's kind of like I remember reading an article one time, and the guy was just like, these are the worst games ever, and they were all like these sort of rudimentary games that are like the games that you teach your kids so that they kind of start understanding game mechanics so that you can then later teach them real games.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's not a bad game from the perspective of you teach the kid sort of a real base strategy like tic-tac-toe.
Right.
Tic-tac-toe is not a great game if you know how to win every time, but when you're first learning...
It teaches you strategy. So is this on the list? Or you're just equating this to what was on that list?
Oh, yeah, that was on the list.
I remember as a kid, it was a great game.
Yeah.
Sorry, very LOL. Hey,
I
wow.
wish this was a little bit better. It's got a little bit of dirt on it and everything. Inside, it's nice though.
So what is it?
It's just some sort of art book.
Is it for you to draw or color, or is that just what it is?
I don't know. Like, I mean, it doesn't seem interesting.
This appears that this person bought this at a convention, but I don't know that for sure. Okay, let's look at it again.
It's just some sort of.
Oh yeah, to color and
Yep.
inspire.
Okay.
Yeah, I could probably sell that at the kids' sale for something good. I would
So
think.
movies, The Hammer. That's actually good, strangely. Like,
Tammy the Hammer. Tammy the Hammer.
oh, that's a different movie then. that one may be for my personal stash. So these are just movies. Despicable Me too. So this is for the
Your card collection.
the
Christmas card collection.
card collection. I left the others with you, so I'll just leave those with you. Just all DVDs.
Barbie.
You have your kids watch it and you tell me if it's worth selling or whatever. I mean, not like worth it, but like if it works, like if it skips or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, have your kids watch Oliver and Company too.
Oh, this is probably on Disney Plus. But okay.
Have them watch Phil Hartman. No, maybe not so much. I have no idea what that is, but it's a season, so whatever. Ocean's 11. I've never seen that.
Really?
Strangely enough.
I think I've seen that one.
Bueller.
Bueller.
There's another Barbie one. You haven't
Bueller.
watched that. Okay, so I don't know what the hell this is. It was really light, so I just grabbed it.
It's for your screen. It's for phones. I can't tell which phone it is. You have to look. I can't. My glasses won't work.
I don't even know if it's in there. Is the thing. It's like there's stuff in there, but is that what that is?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. So I don't know if it's worth anything. Probably not. I remember that movie.
Ringo. Ring.
Yeah, apparently like there's a Japanese version of it.
It was the original. Was the Japanese.
Yeah. It's another I've never heard of it. Complete 8th season. 8 fucking seasons.
That is a whatchamacallit. That's a Hallmark Channel series.
Okay. Food Panda 2.
When I the Terminator. When Corinne was super young and she would not sleep all night long, and I would just sit up and watch like Looney Tunes all night long and everything else that was on there.
Yeah.
This is Diablo 3.
Yeah.
They always had commercials for Hallmark.
I don't know what this is, but I apparently bought it.
Looks like the clip to something.
Yeah, it broke off something. I don't know.
One of these things I told Chris not to buy. Movies.
They're so light, though.
This is why you spent $2 a piece. These heavy games.
Yeah, that I can imagine. That and those books. Again, those books.
All right, let's split to the last box. Wow.
Okay, so here's the other Guinness book one.
2001. Over
So,
here.
it's gonna be part of the Dave Ramsey. I'm actually gonna listen to this at work because this is the course that people buy and then they go and so I'm gonna listen to that at work, see if it's all in good shape and make it part of the Ramsey lot.
Is that Pandemic?
No.
No. On the side that looked like Pandemic art there.
So let me tell you the story with this one.
It's called The Resistance.
Yeah, so this is like one of those deception games where you have people who are playing different, like you're all trying to basically achieve a goal, except some people are actually trying to undermine you. It's sort of like what Among Us is sort of based on, but Among Us is different. It doesn't really play like this. So when I picked it up, it's kind of light. Like I was like worried that there might not actually be anything in there, but there's not a whole lot of components to it, and it's probably all together and everything. But you see how it's all just sort of haphazardly done like that?
Yeah.
So when I opened it, everything just fucking fell to the floor. And I was like, fuck. So So it's like I was trying to pick stuff up off the floor while trying to keep more of the stuff from falling, and the box top was like had fallen right in the middle of the thing and everything. And I'm down hunched, trying to do this, and all of a sudden I hear, "Excuse me." I'm trying to like get all this stuff and everything, trying to and I just, "Excuse me." I'm like, fuck. And I was like, and so I'm trying. So I reach over to grab the box. So I'm just gonna stand up real quickly. And when I go to do it, it's like, I was like, God damn it! And it's just like,
So
I was so pissed because it's like, you see I'm struggling here, right? You see that I've got this thing that's falling apart, and you've got to get the fuck by right the fuck
is that what
now.
it was? That was somebody trying to get by?
And it wasn't that she was even being snotty about it. I may have even put more snot into my voice than really was there. It's just that you see that I'm struggling here. You see that I'm trying to pick this shit up. Like, calm down. But yeah, this might be worth 20 something. Like, if it's all there, I haven't actually looked yet, so I will look. But
do you want to leave that one with me? Since you've got a bazillion other things to do.
Jigsaw puzzle.
What is this? Did somebody actually? No, I see. Those are the lines in the jigsaw puzzle. A jigsaw puzzle of a crossword puzzle.
Right.
That's interesting.
This one, you may want to actually read it yourself.
What is
I don't know. It's about a pirate.
The Pirate Patriot.
John Paul Jones.
I don't know.
It's light.
I think to myself, when am I ever going to have the time to do that? I can't even. Is that bowling dice?
I told you that earlier.
I know.
I was like, it's like, you're going to hate it when I get to bowling dice.
I don't think so. I mean, it's a little heavy, but I've always liked the idea of bowling dice. I have a bowling dice set myself.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I'll leave this one, and it'll be the one book that you'll post, and if while you're posting it, you're like, hey, let me read a little bit about the Pirate Patriot, you can do it. So, this stuff is just some of the
beads.
Yeah, I just put it in here for something to do. This is all marked up. You might need to clean it, but I figured this might be a garage sale item or for the kids sale. It's just it didn't have any of the actual tools in it.
Oh, is that what it is? The toolbox?
Yeah. So this is in not as good a shape as I was hoping.
Kanye West.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those things I might hold on to for a while, and then maybe it was printed sparingly enough that people will one day be like, oh, hey, I don't care, it's in bad shape. Larry Burkett, the Dave Ramsey of before Dave Ramsey. So that can go in the Dave Ramsey lot as just, whatever, it's there.
So should I give you that other Dave Ramsey book?
Sure.
Peace University or whatever?
Yeah. Plastic bag.
Free of charge.
So these, I almost wonder if like just hold on to these for about 5 years and people would be like, oh my God, that's so retro. Back when Sprint used to exist. Because they are becoming T-Mobile. Like they really are. Like it wasn't a merger, it was a buyout. I'm starting to get the impression. So like they're a little bit, I need to wash them or something, but I'm kind of actually, when I first bought them, I was like, garage sale item, but I'm thinking actually hold on to them like those JCPenney mugs. It might actually be sort of like, oh, remember when that company, oh my God. Oh yeah, that was so 2020. So I just couldn't resist, even though it's all probably very outdated by now.
Gosh, probably super outdated.
Just and with a lot of these, like this and these are things I was buying for 25 cents a piece. These weren't bent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The dummies books are a bit heavy for the bins, and then a couple more 25-cent comic books that weren't in great shapes, but whatever. I got these for when you start your convention. So you just hold on to those, buddy, and
YouTube con.
I don't know. It's on clearance for $337. So
Well, what does it say?
it's a clay molder thing or something.
Premium clay cutters.
And then there's that. These are the kinds of things that make a good garage sale stuff. Haven't put that together yet. It's a round jigsaw puzzle. This I was kind of disappointed about, but I went ahead and grabbed it anyway because it's a 2 CD set that one was missing. This is the Never Gonna Come Back Down Now. I don't know if that song's on here, but that's the BT did that, and it's. See. No, but Tripping the Light Fantastic is on there. I like his stuff a lot, so I was just like, fuck, why can't both of them be in there? Because it would have been really nice if they were. And it's just a DVD. Did you want that?
Total Madness. The very best of madness. I think I have this one.
Okay. It's a book.
It's awesome, though. It's in really good shape.
Yeah.
Just leave it with me.
You can at least listen to it even if you don't keep it. Book. So,
How to code characters and backgrounds.
index card. So there were 2 puzzles, and they were. I'll have to try to put them both together, but they were just kind of loose and everything. I don't know, but anyway. So that sealed one earlier, I told you I found the cards for it. The Game of Things, that wooden box. It was sealed. Found a whole bunch of the cards for it, so I grabbed them. And there's some marbles in here. Like a whole marble bag there. I don't know if marbles are a thing with anyone anymore.
Glass. You purchased glass in bulk at the bins. Okay.
Index cards are paper, but they are paper that, for whatever reason, sell for a higher price because they're cut different. So I went ahead and just grabbed them, just got the index cards. So this might be something you might be interested in.
Songs that won the war.
There's some Andrew Sisters on there. I don't know.
Yes, I will like it no matter what. Not just because Andrew Sisters on it. It's just be some good stuff.
It's a really small book, so I just grabbed it. Another. He's one of those sort of motivational speaker guys. This is going to go in the Hello Kitty lot, which is this is mainly the reason why I want to do the Hello Kitty lot, is because what are you going to do with 216 stickers, you know? But so I'm going to make that with the. Which I don't see the. It may have fallen in the car, but it's kind of a dirty, needs to be cleaned.
Figure.
Stuffed animal. Hello Kitty stuffed animal. So there's that. Music of Ireland. You're all into Celtic shit, right? Introductory logic. That's more. This one I picked up because this is kind of a coffee table book.
Yeah.
Coffee table books sometimes go for more. I mean, it was only $9.99 originally, but whatever. That I bought because I want to read it, and then I'll sell it later. I really like that movie, so I'm kind of curious as to what the difference was. You remember that one?
Mm-hmm. I mean, very vaguely. Yeah, Ian McGregor.
Yeah, and Danny DeVito and that really tall guy from
Adam Sandler? No.
maybe Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses.
Oh, yeah,
really,
yeah,
really
yeah.
tall
I
guy.
don't remember what
He
his name is.
passed away like a couple of years ago. This was a library edition of Black Butler.
Oh.
But I grabbed it because, you know, we have a thing with manga and anime from years ago. This looks like a recovery journal, like, you know, for people going through 12-step or whatever, but it's in good shape, so I grabbed it. It's more for the Dave Ramsey.
Grandpa Ramsey.
Yeah, somebody who got rid of the Ramsey stuff and their buttons. Okay, there's 2 different days. I don't know if this is complete or not.
This appears to be a Play-Doh I'm gonna guess it's Play-Doh because of the little indentions. Oh yeah, because you make things.
For the
Squish it through its head.
for the kids' day. If it's Disney, I usually just grab it anyway. Like, just because. So, got some more Paw Patrol stuff.
Are they vinyl? They are vinyl.
This is a little scratched up, but it's going in the Hello Kitty lot. This is...
You bought one of these last time. It's in the part. McDonald's. We had some of those. Hey, check it out. It's another one. This one is Soarin'. That's what she's on. The Soarin' ride on top of Epcot. This is, on top of Spaceship Earth.
Got it.
Huh. Interesting.
Her nose is a little bit screwed up.
Don't you have a whole thing of Incredibles? Or do I have those? Remember you were collecting all of them at one point there?
Yeah, you probably got them. I think I have one of those for the Hello Kitty already, but I'll just hold on to it and I'll bring it back out if I don't. More Hello Kitty. This is for the craft thing.
Birds.
Yeah. Some more Linus and Lucy. I don't know what that is. I mean, it's very crafty, so it could go in a craft lot.
Rune bezels.
Water resistant pouch. Maybe
That's interesting.
I liked this because it's just like you're like, who the hell taped this up? Oh, it's part of the like that's actually a really good design, just like
Yeah.
but
Wait a second. Is it? Oh, I see, and it's textured. That's nice.
so it's just books. This I did scan it because these were on clearance. I did scan it, and I think that if I put two of them up at the same time, that they'll go for like I think it was I can't remember, but it says clearance $397, but they were listed as better than that. And then these again paper. But these were sealed, so it's like I've put all this together as like I can just for somebody who needs to take notes for whatever reason. It's just sealed up and everything. Open blush.
Okay, so part of Candace's Poetry of Nice Person.
All out of love. No, sorry, I thought that was Air Supply.
What is that?
It's just a.
Oh, I got
put
need
it
this.
on your,
I got you.
your
Okay.
refrigerator, and you just let
Apparently,
shop
old perfumes can sometimes go for big bucks.
Yeah,
weird.
I've seen the Rally Roots talk about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Movie. 25-cent game. Book. Horrible shaped book, but it's
Jekyll and Hyde.
Yes, that's Stevenson is my second favorite author. It's like Stephen King and then Robert Louis Stevenson. Like I think his stuff is so good. Like I don't know. So I haven't read all of these.
Who did the Jungle Book?
Rudyard
that's Kipling. That's
yeah.
Kipling.
Yeah. I haven't put that together yet. Haven't put that together yet. Although that may be sealed, so no, it's not sealed.
I am sealed. Sorry. Good note.
You ready for one of those where it's just like, wow, he was so young then because he just hasn't necessarily aged very well.
Sure. Wow, he's so young then.
I mean, he hasn't aged poorly. He's not got Dick Clark syndrome where, like he looks his age. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet.
Pretty good.
Never even heard of that. Here for your kids, you can let me know if they
I don't want those.
they play.
I don't want them.
Just books. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
told you I had two of them.
Ah.
I'll read that one here. So this is somebody. I did not realize how cute she was before her job made her so pleasantly plump.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's
Every day with Rachel Ray.
It's not that she's bad looking now. She's still very cute, but it's just like,
Right.
It's like she just looked like, I was on the cheerleading squad, and I can eat whatever I want, never gain a pound, and then like one day it's just sort of like, no, butter's not my friend anymore. And I realize there's some of you people out there, and you're like, why is this guy so insensitive? I'm not. I'm just saying, okay? She's still cute, okay? Okay?
And that's it. You got the receipts for all these, I assume?
I don't know, somewhere, but...
What? I need these receipts. That's how we figure out how much we can make.
I figured that the problem is I wasn't sure how much of this you would want to mess with and how much of it I would be messing with, so it's like, some of this is sort of on me. I figure that at some point, when it becomes very clear that you've kept a certain amount of stuff, I'll just hand you some receipts, and the IRS is like...
I at least need to know the number of items that you keep. Because that's what I'm really keeping track of. I mean, to help.
Yeah.
But I don't know. All right.
So that's a lot of stuff. This is why... I mean, keeping in mind though, I only went to the bins like twice in the last 3 weeks until this week, in which I went 3 times. I did go to a couple. Some of this was from other thrift stores, but it's like sometimes you go out to the bins and it's just like there is fucking nothing, and other times you go out there and it's just like, and this and this and this. Oh look, buttons. You know, it's like I don't know. It's so there's plenty of stuff, and as I go through and figure out the games and stuff, I'll probably post those up myself.
So now that we've gotten these out here onto YouTube, we're going to need to have a follow-up in another few months of what's sold, since we have reference to stuff we've previously talked about.
And also, like, when you're going through and doing your research to figure out what's worth what and all that kind of stuff, maybe you can make videos about different things and, where they come from and why they exist and why won't McDonald's stop doing this so that Chris will quit bringing me these damn things.
That sounds like a plan.
And so there may be some interesting stuff that you may find about some of this stuff, and since apparently we just need to monetize our channel so that we can become millionaires like everybody else.
I know, the quicker we can become millionaires, the quicker we can start giving back and doing the crazy stuff, because we got so much money and we're just having fun.
Right.
I'm talking to you, Mr. Beast.
There's a switch back here, so I don't know what she was supposed to do.
Her eyes. All right. We'll see y'all in the next video. Ding!
Ah! We thought we were done.
Addendum.
So, I found these in the car. I forgot that they were out there. There's the other wire that from earlier.
Unfortunately, it's got a broken Christmas tree.
I don't think that was broken when I got it, damn it.
And these are hand numbered. Hawthorne Village. Vintage tea room. You put the tea lights or some sort of light up there.
This might have been broken, but if so, I didn't notice it. I'm probably going to go through the car later and find the thing and go, here, glue it on.
I could do that.
So this, I actually looked this up, right? And this is, remember I said earlier that I managed to leave a piece behind because I was trying to rebox it.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll have to bring it out to you later before you post it. Depending on whether this is complete or not. Yeah, okay, I remember you said that. These are kind of going for a decent amount of money. I looked it up. Like, there's only one that sold, but it sold decently. And there were 2 that were listed, and they were both listed for over $100 each. Ooh. But I forget what the one that sold did. But it's just these odd little Fisher Price thing from KB Toys.
Wow, KB.
Yeah.
$12.99. It was $19.99. So the pieces here, you said they're not.
Well, I was going through this trying to make sure what all was in there, but it didn't have a full list of everything that's in there, and I managed to leave one of the pieces out. But let me do the search real quickly.
Look at that vintage label.
Damn it.
Chris is using the handy dandy eBay app that allows you to scan barcodes. That's a pro tip or something.
It's a push.
That's a push.
So those are the two that are listed.
$159. Are you crazy?
But then
They're new sealed.
I went and looked at the sold, and there was only one that had sold for $70. So,
Yeah.
and that was recent. So, it's just one of those odd things. I don't know where it came from, where it was, but so it was just one of those where it's like I grabbed it anyway because it was just kind of
See?
yeah.
Holes in the feet.
Which that's the thing. Those two that I grabbed earlier might have been part of this.
They didn't look like it.
Okay. But anyway, so there's another part to this. So if you look it up and it's like you're only missing one part out of here,
You'll bring
I
it.
have it.
Okay.
If you're missing like 4 parts out of it, sorry.
Okay. All right, so that's it.
That's
the-
really it.
Let's
And
wrap it
until,
up.
Until I'm like, oh, I forgot about the $6,000 Ming vase that shit. And it's broken off with the tree limb. I swear that wasn't broken like that when I got it, so that sucks.
Oh.